Hello there, and a very warm welcome to another edition of the program. I'm Victor Matthias. Now, it is that time of the year when Nigerians, home and abroad, take time to reflect on how far the country has achieved decades after receiving independence. However, on the program today, we will beam our searchlight on the role, or roles if you like, that youths will play to take the country to the fleeting El Dorado the forefathers envisaged. But before we begin that conversation, let's see what got the social cyberspace bubbling in the past week.
The death of squadron leader Baba Ari during a training procedure for the Independence Day celebration sent Nigerians into mourning. This led to condolence messages to his family and friends on social media. And a debate on the importance of one of the programs created for national cohesion and integration, the NYSC, came to the fore. While some were of the opinion it should be scrapped, others believe it is still serving its purpose.
Well, there you go. Those were the trends in the past week. But joining us to look at the topic of the day, we have the Secretary of the Abundant Nigeria Renewal Party, Barrister Abraham Jigu. Thanks for joining us on the program
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Of course. And then we have joining us via the Google Plus Hangout, we have Godi Wogu, who joins us from Prague and Czech Republic. Godi, thanks for joining us on the program.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, so let me begin by saying, happy independence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same to you.
Of course. So, let me just get you to get this conversation started for us. 58 years after, would you say, or where would you say Nigeria is presently?
Nigeria is, that's to me, right?
Of course.
Okay. Well, so Nigeria is, has not arrived to where we have been promising we should be. And if we look back over the years, when we actually were 40, we said, okay, this is the journey for the next 10 years. And then we got to 50, and we've been assessing and looking back to Nigeria's journey so far in comparison with other countries that has had independence about the same time Nigeria has had. And there are still so many things that are still weighing us down economically, socially, and growth-wise, to make our country one of the best countries in Africa. I'm not talking about around the world, but in Africa. So we have a lot of issues that are actually, still not being addressed, and there's a lot of progress being made, a lot of awareness. I think thanks largely to the fact that people are now have access to mobile communication, telecommunication.
Yeah.
The spread of the internet has really helped a lot of people to become aware of so many things. So we see a lot of social changes that are happening, but we are not where we should be when we compare ourselves against other countries and in a lot of areas.
All right, very well. I'll come back to you in just a bit, but let me come to you. He said there's been some form of progress. However, we're not where we want to be or where we should be. But when we're talking about those progress, that progress, can you list some of those?
Well, I would like to be positive to say.
Oh, and of course, happy independence.
Same to you. Same to you.
Yeah.
We are on this issue of independence. Every year we come and roll out the drums and we celebrate. I would like to align with him by saying, yes, happy independence. We made progress.
Yeah.
Now, progress could be moving from here to here. But then we have to tell ourselves the hard truth.
Which is?
Which is Nigeria has not moved on a scale of 1 to 10. Nigeria has not moved from 1 to 3.
How so?
Because in 2018,
What indices are you using?
development, infrastructural development is 0. In 2018, Nigerian government, successive governments, have not been able to construct successfully the Ibadan-Lagos Expressway. That is a sad commentary.
That is just one. I mean, but there are other expressways.
Electricity.
There are other expressways.
We
that
have not been
fixed.
able to fix the issue of electricity. In 2018, 58 years, we have not been able to fix it, my brother. So we are listing the indices: infrastructural development, electricity that can power the economy. It's 0, my brother. We are still struggling with it.
All right, I'll come back to you again. But Gordy, let me come to you. Let's get some of those, progress that you said Nigeria has made so far. In what aspects would you say that level of or level of progress has been achieved?
Well, the progress that has been achieved is the fact that, I would say Nigeria has been more free than it used to be before. So a lot of people, a lot of young people have been trying nowadays to not to rely so much on governments and using their skills to really advance a lot of things for themselves. We have been able to combat a lot of issues. We how to say, a lot of crises, communal crises we've been able to handle them. We've been able to tackle some of the militancy and terrorism issues that we've had to an extent, not completely. So I think that in these areas we have had some progress. Now, if we want to talk about the things like, for example, what the guy is saying that we have not been able to solve the basic issues. I think that on that area alone, Nigeria has really not moved forward, and that's basically boiled down to the fact that we have not had a roadmap, a visionary roadmap where we want to be.
All right, let me just hold you there for a bit, Gordy.